prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Come on then!
Yeah.
Hey, who's there? Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. Come on. Shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you're dead. Who's... Well, it turns out Willis for the slaughter.
What was that?
Yeah. Yeah.
How about a little bet? What do you say? How about a small wager?
That depends.
It's simple. I tell you a riddle.
That sounds good.
Now, listen. In the feast hall on the table are 10 candles. Suddenly, a gust of wind throws open the window and blows out 2 candles. A little later, another candle goes out. The servant, therefore, closes the hall window. Now the wind cannot blow out any more. So how many candles can the servant find to relight the following morning in the hall?
Seven.
No, my fine fellow. The correct answer is 3. While the wind blows out 3, 7 burned out. Oh, don't you fret. Very few people...
Just stop that.
Jesus Christ.
Is there somewhere?
Certainly. For how long?
Just the one.
No problem.
Here you are.
You'll like it here.
Is there anything
Indeed. I heard there's been quite a ruckus in Tomberg. It seems some... I couldn't tell you anything about it, though. You best talk to Nicholas. Take care now. Come right up.
Good day to you. Farewell.
Jesus Christ be praised. May the Lord watch over you.
Ale as usual.
What the fuck? You're trying to rob me! Pickpocket!
Hey,
God!
you!
Come
Don't
here,
move a
Quag.
muscle.
There's a thief over there.
Someone saw... Well, you won't forget this in a heart.
I won't put up with any more of this. Keep it up, and you'll...
But I was just... Well, you misunderstood me. Sorry. over there! Help! Arrest that thief! God! Thief! Help! Arrest that thief! Hi. Mother of God! Hey, you! Halt!
Stop! Here!
You were seen, Steve. Well, you won't forget this in a...
I won't put up with any more of this. Keep it up.
But I was just... Yeah. 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 Yeah.
God be with you.
Here's your beer recipe.
Wonderful. Here.
Any chance of a...
Not so much for you. The Sasso cobbler's been making some fancy boots, and he's been given spurs.
Won't that get the cobbler in trouble? Losing the...
And is...
You can count on it.
just... May the Lord watch over you.
I feel quite hungry.
show them the meaning of the rules of St. Thomas.
What in the...
Is that some new kind of game?
He looks like a hen. Maybe he'll lay an egg. What in the...
There's someone there.
tonic also?
Mate, cured and
Potions made from magical herbs.
good health to you.
From the flanks of mountains.
God be with you.
Yeah. 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 Here are the spurs from the...
Beautiful.
There, that's done. Now will you tell me what... Before, I asked you if you knew anything about someone recruiting toughs, and you said...
And what do you want with them? Never mind. Listen to me carefully. Tomorrow night there'll be a light in the Sasso church and the door will be open. Go in and start praying Our Father.
And how will that help me with the recruiters?
That's what the prayer's for. Just wait until the church is lit up at night. Kneel before the altar and they'll find you. Got it?
Of course. And thank you for the help. The Lord... I've got some goods here who...
All right. God be with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
cured and pressed from the woods or from the pen. Good men, good wives, come have a look. Don't be shy. You'll never see such fine mates.
God, you look... God be with you.
Yeah. 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 Ah!
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in
Amen.
heaven. What?
So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
I hear you're hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like. People talk.
Well, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
I don't recall his name, but he was one of your friends. He said that he couldn't take me straight to you, that I had to go through the church.
He was right about that. But he still said more than he should have.
I know my way around. You won't go wrong with me.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
What test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight, but not...
Which is what? Steal something?
Nah, not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pius.
Who's Pius? And why should I kill him?
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale.
How? Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. A few boys died over it. Showed...
I'll have to find him first.
You don't need to...
Then why haven't you killed him yourself?
It's quite a test. He's hiding.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Well, he would have been dead long since. He's in the...
But only monks can get in there.
Just monks and Pius. He's an educated bastard. Seems he used to be a...
How would I recognize Pius?
He won't have been there long. He should...
But what if there are others? What does he look like? Yes, except he'll be given a robe and they'll take his knife.
Then you'll have to try and figure out which one of the novices it is, and get him to betray himself. Try...
Get him drunk?
We're better. There's more wine there than in the royal cellars, and I doubt it's only...
And how am I supposed to get...
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret passage. I've heard there's some cave underneath.
And do you have any other ideas besides...
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns, supposed to join... And if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass, and take anything he's got that you could use to pass yourself off as...
Fine. So I've got to kill Pius. He's in the cloister, and to get into the cloister, I'll...
More or less. And now the main...
The main thing is to kill him, isn't it?
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder. So, either make sure nobody...
And what else? Should I come back here afterwards?
No. Before you run for it, take his special dice and bring it as proof that you killed him. And if you can get...
Bring his dice and the money if I find it.
From the monastery, head east across the river. There'll be a swamp where you'll find a fire pit. Go there at night and light a fire. Make it nice and big and we'll show up. Take the dice and the money, and then tell you where to report. Got it?
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire region and kill someone. Take his dice and money, and then go to the swamp and wait by the fire.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, you can at least say a few Hail Marys for me. I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
Good luck then.
What in the...
Yeah.
One beer. bottle of
All
that.
the best.
There.
God be with you.
Satisfied?
You wouldn't be
Certainly.
Carl by any
I'll
chance?
fetch it
No.
right away.
Farewell.
Coming right up. I'll bring it right away. Here.
Greetings, good night. How?
You wouldn't be Carl by...
No. Take care.
God be with you.
You wouldn't be Carl...
No. God be with you.
Here you are. Good health.
God almighty. Has something happened to...
You wouldn't be Carl by...
No. Good luck to you.
Well, Master Painter.
Yes, unfortunately. And my offer still stands. Don't you...
I'm sorry, but I don't have time.
Good luck then.
God save you,
My
good night.
pleasure.
What can...
You wouldn't be Carl...
No.
Take care now.
Here. Enjoy it.
Greetings, good...
You wouldn't be Carl...
No. Take care.
To good neighbours.
Here.
Good day to you.
Enjoy it.
You wouldn't be Carl...
No. Take care now.
Bottoms up.
God save.
You wouldn't be Carl...
No. God be with you.
Hey,
Here. Closing time.
Good to see you, lad. Sir Hanush told me you won his tourney. Good job, Henry.
Sir, this investigation into the Neuhoff man.
What have you found out?
I tracked down a gang of robbers who recruited killers for Pribyslavitz. They know the Horsons who torched Neuhoff.
That's excellent news. Did you find out any more?
So far, not much. If I'm going to infiltrate them, I have to do what they say. That means murdering one of their former cronies, a fellow they call Pius. Apparently he was at Neuhoff too.
You have to kill a criminal to prove yourself to them? Huh. I don't much like the sound of it.
That's not the worst of it. This Pius is hiding out in the monastery pretending to be a novice. I'd have to get inside.
Good God above, that's another matter entirely. They don't let just anyone into the cloisters, and the abbot won't give up any of the novices. Secular law has no jurisdiction inside the monastery. But this is the second time that something untoward has happened there.
It seems like the only way to find Pius is to join the order.
A bit of meditation and learning would do you good. If it's really the only way to get to him, then you'll have to do it. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. Sadly, my relations with the monastery aren't entirely congenial.
What should I do with Pius once I find...
Don't kill him. Bring him to the bailiff in Rattay. He'll interrogate the man and...
It doesn't sound like an easy task, sir. Getting into the cloisters...
Far from it, lad. But I have confidence. Goodbye.
Yeah!
Here, just
Greetings,
as
good night.
ordered.
Are you Carl by any chance?
I am?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes. Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom.
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you,
What if I entered the monastery?
I would give you your weight in gold, if I had any. But Manfred there, if you help me get rid of him...
He's been listening to us the entire time.
So what? Listen, friend, let's raise a glass. Manfred here is asleep. Please, get rid of him. Good luck to you.
Good day to you.
You're Manfred, the young lord...
Indeed I am.
You must have a mighty thirst. Waiting here with him for days.
There's no doubt I'd enjoy a drink. Heaven knows I deserve it. But if I...
So let's drink together. And if you start to feel unwell, I'll keep an eye on him.
I can see you're a reliable lad. So what shall we have to drink?
God be with you.
Here, enjoy it.
I can't wait to see how you throw.
Here you are. Good health. Here, enjoy it.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. That's all.
Pull me an ale.
This'll be the one.
Alright. Got it for you right here.
We'll see.
Finished. Ale as usual.
Ale. A tankard of ale for me.
Pull me an ale.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. Great!
Over here, just great.
I've had enough.
You said you...
Pull me an ale.
Manfred's taken care of.
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching.
Why are you being sent?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one.
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the lord of your feet.
Shit.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bukovo was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will...
Why does your guard...
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money? And even my saddle and riding cloak under...
What if I...
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who... You could only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are.
So you give me your writ? I'll just tell them...
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him, but...
So I'll steal it, and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even...
But there are poor people everywhere, and they get by somehow.
If...
Here.
Why don't you just run...
Bare arsed.
But there are poor people everywhere.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other...
That's all then.
Farewell.
I'll bring it right away.
Someone there?
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me the purse.
Here you are. And good health.
Here you are.
Good luck, no matter what you plan on doing with those monks. Best be on your way.
And what are you going to do?
Get my things together and disappear. I want to be as far away as possible.
God be with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
God grant you.
I'd like to make
And what is it you...
proper bath.
I'm sure you'll be... May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah.
My breath is short, my feet are sore.
Yeah.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to...
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian?
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though.
Well, that wasn't very considerate of him, was it? It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire.
You took him without the letter?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone. But he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery. You're a different case, though. Are you able to...
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of St. Benedict?
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place, but inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you... Good luck to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Strange feeling being without all of that.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum, et vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was...
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly?
It was my choice. For a common lad like me, it's the easier...
It looks like we're both here for the same reason. I think we'll get along.
Would you tell me something?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite...
Is it alright if we don't do the talk?
I thought that since you're literally a complete novice, you'd be interested to know what you have to do tomorrow. But if you don't want... Here's a letter from the prior with the daily schedule.
Thanks for everything.
Are you sure? It will make your life easier if I show you around. Otherwise, tomorrow you'll be standing around staring like an idiot while everyone else knows what they have to...
I'll work it out myself.
Suit yourself. If you think you don't need any explanations, just follow...
Mother of God, what are you doing, you wretch?
What do you want, brother? Notices have no meaning.
The forbidden books must be in that cabinet.
The book's stood in there out for your eyes to see.
Those were the days. Things will get better with the new abbot.
I've read one of the manuscripts copied by one of the novices. I think I'm going to cry. It's that touching, is it?
Greetings, brother. I'm Gregor, and I...
Greetings to you, brother.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the Order.
Can you tell me something?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. But I'm just the ordinary son of a landowner. Now I'm...
Why did you join the monastery?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled to inherit my father's estate. But he was kind enough. And you know what? I'm glad to be here. It's...
I found this piece of parchment.
Who'd tear up a book like that?
I'd like to ask you... Are there any rifts?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here.
What are the roles of the various...
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his abbot... But it's the circators you should worry about. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act...
Tell me something about...
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
Who's in charge?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially Abbot Peter, and soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered.
Are there already candidates?
Brothers John and Nevlas. But the others have been fighting like dogs because of them. We don't have to fight about anything.
Why can't novices vote?
They say we don't have enough experience to decide about anything.
Why is who wins so...
We're young and we'll spend the rest of our lives here. And the abbot decides everything about our lives. Didn't it ever occur?
Who would you vote for as the new abbot?
Why do you care? We don't have the right to vote, so...
I'm just interested.
I like John better. But like I've said, it's not our place to get involved. It's enough that Antonius is mixed up in...
I'm interested in the... Do you know anything about Antonius?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. He's always happy to help.
Could do with a bite to eat.
Brother, stealing is a sin. You should know that as a Christian, and certainly as a monk.
Very well, brother.
Now, show me what you...
While I was locked up, someone was making quite a racket in the cellar. Blind drunk.
Salve Domine.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. It was hard not to notice you. And you... Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you.
I'd like to know something about...
I don't know.
Do you know anything about Yoda?
I don't. He doesn't like me, and...
You really don't know anything about anyone?
Don't get upset. I'm sorry I can't tell you more.
Listen, brother. Is there anyone in...
Oh, yes? And what sort of thing...
Will you tell me something?
I
mean, where you're from. What sort of life...
I'm a novice, and my monastic name is...
Come on. Is there really...
I could, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. I want to stay focused on work and prayer. What has been isn't important for us. We cast the past aside.
If you could.
But I can't vote. So what's the point of worry?
I'd like to ask you something. Are there any rifts?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like...
Tell me something about electing.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlis, and if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlis is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one...
Well, that's all. There's something I should tell you. Something secret.
You're looking for someone? But you...
I am a novice. At least until I find them.
Why would you be looking amongst monks? You know, the laws of man aren't that...
I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here in the monastery.
I heard something about that.
Because you could help me. It has...
That can't be. Have you told them...
I don't know yet.
It won't be easy to drag this criminal away from the protection of the cloister.
Do you have any idea which of the novices could be the impostor?
I don't know, and I don't care to know. I wish...
Now's a good time for questions.
Not now, brother. After Mass.
4th hour until about the 6th, let them apply themselves to reading. After the 6th hour, having left the table, let them rest on their beds in perfect silence, or if anyone may perhaps want to read, let him read to himself in such a way as not to disturb anyone else. Let none be said rather early, at the middle of the 8th hour, and let them again do what work has to be done until Vespers. Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned a task or craft
Brother,
of such a nature as to keep
where
them
were you
idle
during
and
Mass?
at the same time
Don't
not
tell me you didn't.
overburden them or drive them away with excessive toil. Their weakness must be taken into consideration.
I was
by
feeling
the
a bit queasy.
Brother,
The rule of Saint Benedict.
save your
reading from
excuses
the
for
Spirit
someone
of
else.
Silence. Let us
This
do
is your
what the
first
prophet
warning.
says. I said, I will guard my ways, that I may not sin with my tongue. I have set a guard to my mouth. I was mute and was comfortable and silent. Here the prophet shows that the spirit of silence ought to speech. So much the more on the punishment of sin visible in the word. Therefore, since the spirit of silence is so important, permission to speak should rarely be granted even to perfect disciples, even though it
Praise be to Christ.
holy, edifying conversation. For it is written, in much speaking you will
I'm
not
interested in-
escape sin. And in another place,
I'm interested in...
Nobody knows much about Lucas. He keeps himself to himself. If you ask me,
Do you have any grounds for suspecting him of something?
quite a lot. And also none at all. The circuitous who make the rounds despise him, and they never put...
mission inspired by reverence. But as for coarse jests and idle words or words that move to
Listen,
laughter,
there's something I ought to tell you.
everywhere with a
There's a...
Ha! I knew it! He's a villain. Who is... Oh, it's better not to ask, isn't it?
Never mind that. Who's a villain?
That's Siskin. I always thought he was an odd one, the way he carries on.
What are you talking about? You clearly know something...
I'm telling you, keep your eye on him. He's no monk. That's what my gut tells me. What are you going to do to that?
as soon as anything has been ordered by the superior.
I don't know yet.
You should talk to the circators or the prior about it. Not act on your own.
But this very obedience will be acceptable to God and pleasing to men only.
Or maybe you're the...
Me? A criminal? Look...
Delay, lukewarmness, grumbling, or objection. For the obedience given to
No,
superiors is given
I'm sure of it. Is he...
No, I never. It was Siskin. It's him you want.
his lips, but simply in his heart, then even though he fulfills the command, yet his word will not be acceptable to God.
My name's Gregor.
You can call me Siskin. But are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment?
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon.
Will you tell me something?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk.
Are you hiding something? Why are you so...
I'm hiding a lousy past. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in it. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me, in a monastery.
But you didn't have to come in.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery, or...
They must have realised you robbed...
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my brothers, my siblings.
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed so.
What's your plan with this treasure?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit.
That's all I wanted.
Please, keep it to yourself.
I've heard some unsettling news. I've been told you've lied about who you are the entire time you've been here.
I don't have anything to say. If I'm not me, then you're not you. And that must mean we aren't...
Enough of that nonsense. Tell me who you are.
I'm Carl, or I was, and I was ordered here by my father. What do you mean looking for?
I can find out whether you really are the Carl we accepted here. If you are, no need to worry. All accusations against you will be withdrawn, but I'm...
Servus.
Don't move a muscle.
What the hell was that?
Brother? You were somewhere you shouldn't have been. Don't...
Very well, brother.
Now, show me what you have on you.
I've already given my boy a thrashing over this, but once I get my hands on the fiend with whom he cooked up this asinine plan, I will wring his goddamn fucking neck!
Calm down, my lord. You're in a monastery.
The insolence! Help him flee and then pretend to be him?
It's certainly an unfortunate incident, but there's no need for such agitation or profanity. We will take care of it. Ah, that's him! Stop him!
Now I've got you, you bastard!
Fuck. If I don't kill Pius now, I never will.
What's the meaning?
You're going to cry.
Yeah!
What was that?
Shit!
Gloria in excelsis Deo, et in terra pax hominibus bonet voluntatis.
Welcome, brother.
Would you tell me something?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor...
Thanks for help.
You don't know Latin, do you?
It was my choice.
It looks like we're...
Is it all right?
I thought that... Here's a letter from the...
Thanks for everything.
Are you sure?
I'll work it out myself.
Suit yourself. If you think... What is it, brother?
I need to make a
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief.
You don't say. And who are you to... The one who's going to find him.
You want to kill him here, in the monastery? Do you think you're entitled to mete out justice? Who gave you the right? I'm sorry, but I don't want to have anything more to do with you, Gregor.
Please don't tell him anything. It would put my whole mission in jeopardy. And believe me, my cause...
A good cause, you say? But you're talking about murder. No, Gregor, I'll have nothing to do with it. Best get out of my sight.
Telling you, someone's been creeping around in the
God be with
corridor
you.
at night. What am I saying, creeping? He was stomping about like a bear.
That must have been Brother Cicada. He can't sleep and prays long into the night.
My name's Gregor.
You can call me Siskin.
It's deteriorating.
Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a...
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see.
Peter has a strong constitution. He'll still be on this earth for many...
I'd be interested.
I wish all good health upon him.
Tell me about Antonio.
Well, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with, of course, the exception.
There's no hurry.
That's all. Will you tell...
Look.
Are you...
I'm hiding alone. I was... I've no head.
That's all I want.
Please, keep it to...
I'm still curious.
It's no big, terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise.
I'll tell the abbot. I'm sure he'll be keen to hear.
What? A man pours his heart out to you when you play Judas. How about this for an offer?
Servus.
What do you desire?
I'm still curious.
It's no big, terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times I don't...
I'll leave you be. Don't...
Thank you. And please, Greg...
How is it that you don't get any penance from...
I've paid off the circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time.
It occurred to me you might be the man to ask. I'm looking...
Lockpicks, eh? I won't ask what for.
It's a mystery, but one that will soon be solved. It's a wonder the prior doesn't check everyone's breath in the morning. Then he'd soon get his man.
feel quite hungry.
Salve Domine.
Peace be with you, brother.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I'd like to ask... I'm looking for...
And what?
I'm looking for
lock picks?
What's it to you? Do you have some or...
Peace, brother. There's no need to get all worked up. So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vows. But I do have a few lock... I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and...
Gloria in excelsis Deo, et in terra pax hominibus bonem voluntatis.
Salve.
You will.
What would you like?
I'd like to ask you... Who's in charge of...
Abbot Peter is the...
And what happens when the old...
Then we elect a new one.
Are there any candidates?
Yes, there are. Brothers John and Nevlas. Cursed elections. Since the brothers began talking about them, on one side are brothers who'd like to see John as abbot. On the other, those who support
I'd like to know about
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He doesn't have the most experience, but his drive and heart are pure. His faith firm, although perhaps he's too keen to change.
Why does it matter so much?
Because the future direction of the monastery hangs in the balance. The younger brothers feel they have to work more than their superior brothers, and that some brothers are more concerned with their own comfort than with worshipping God. The older brothers take a different view. They say the younger monks want privileges they haven't earned, and each side has its own candidate.
Get off, get off. Let me sleep.
God be with you.
I'm Gregor.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nebulus, and I'm the provost here.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all.
Edifying conversation. For it is written, in much speaking you will not escape sin. And in another place, death and life are in the power of the tongue. For speaking and teaching belong to the master. The disciple's part is to be silent and to listen. And for that reason, if anything has to be asked of the superior, it should be asked with all the humility and submission inspired by reverence. But as for coarse jests and idle words, or words that move to laughter, these we condemn everywhere with a perpetual ban. And for such conversation we do not permit a disciple to open his mouth. The rule of Saint Benedict, readings on humility. The first degree of humility is obedience without delay. This is the virtue of those who hold nothing dearer to them than Christ, who, because of the holy service they have professed, and the fear of hell, and the glory of life everlasting, as soon as anything has been ordered by the superior, receive it as a divine command, and cannot suffer any delay in executing it. But this very obedience will be acceptable to God and pleasing to men only.
You've got a strong constitution. Anyone else would have certainly died.
What happened?
Once upon a time, there was a young boy. He was lost and miserable. He had no future, but he wasn't truly bad, because when it came down to it, his former friends didn't take kindly to that, though, and wanted to punish him. So they sent a hunting dog to find him and rip his throat. The boy wasn't stupid, though, and he knew that the hound was coming. He poisoned some food, and when the hound showed up, he gave it to him. He didn't expect the beast to live, but it did. And all of a sudden, the boy was sorry for what he tried to do. So he offered to make a bargain with the hound.
I think I understand you.
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us, but we don't have to let them use us. We can just forget all about it and go our own way. I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff. I've robbed and stolen, but I swear, what I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit. But I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery, I've had...
So the evildoer changed...
Both of us can...
You're right.
They won't. Before we make a run, there we'll split up.
Good. Let's...
Good.
What are you going to do?
I need to get ready for a long...
What do I need the keys?
How else will we get out? This place is practically a prison.
Getting the keys won't be easy.
I know. But Brother Salarius, or there's the hardware. Steal the keys.
They both sound hard to me. And where am I supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a...
All right, that's everything.
Excellent. And Gregor?
early, at the middle of the 8th hour, and let them again do what work has to be done until vespers. Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned a task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness, and at the same time not to overburden them or drive them away with excessive work. Their weakness must be taken into consideration by the abbot.